and this will give the chorizo some really great flavor. Today we're going to talk to you about how to roast chorizo. Chorizo is Portuguese sausage. This particular one is hot. It's a little spicy, not overly so. Great taste, and it's very similar to linguiça. Linguiça is a much milder type of sausage. Here we have Portuguese alcohol called bagaceira, and this is the closest thing I was able to find to what's called in Portugal, it's called bagaço, which is actually made from grapes. After they squeeze the grapes to make wine, they take the remnants and turn that into a grain alcohol, not grain of course, grape alcohol, and it's much higher alcohol content than this one. This one is only 46%. But the reason that I use this as opposed to Everclear, I've used Everclear, or Bacardi 151 for that matter, it's about the taste. Not only does it burn, does the alcohol burn, but this gives it a great taste. What we have here is a traditional Portuguese boat or barco, and it's specifically for roasting the chorizo. And I've taken the chorizo and just cut some slices around it, okay? And we also have back here is the traditional porquinho para assar chorizo. It's a little pig to roast the chorizo. So we're going to take our bagaço and we're going to pour this on liberally all over. Now you probably don't want to do this with children around, so you want to be extra safe. So we'll pour a whole bunch in here. And that's enough for right now. And I do have a spoon ready. The reason I have a spoon is because the sausage will let out grease. And so what happens is the grease will float on top of the alcohol and it will extinguish the flame. So you want to keep this handy to kind of stir it up and also to take some of the bagaço and pour it over while it's still flaming. And we'll get to that here in a second. So we're going to light this puppy up. For you he-men out there or he-women out there, you can use your soldering torch. Same purpose. So we're going to light that puppy up. As Tim Allen would say. And let's see, is it hot? Oh yeah, there's a flame going. Turn it off and put that down. And it'll begin to roast. Now, take some, pour it over the top. We're just going to move this out of the way here. Scoop this over so I can get a better handle on it. There we go. And this will give the chorizo some really great flavor. It's cooking. Turn it a little bit. Can you hear it sizzle? I hope you can. I can. And it smells wonderful. Get my hot bits here. once this has been cooking for a while, if it doesn't brown nicely, once the flame goes out, listen and heed my words carefully. Once the flame goes out, go ahead and pour some more of your alcohol over the sausage or into the bowl, however you choose to do it, and relight it and keep going. The smell in here is just phenomenal. You can see it browning nicely. So rather than keep you on hold for the whole 10-15 minutes that it takes for this to finish, while this is finished cooking, we've gone ahead and prepared some in advance for you. So this is what it should look like. Nicely browned. Okay. And how do you eat it? Okay, well, let's cut some of this puppy up. Now the chorizo, you can use it in stew, you can put it in soups. I like to use it in my Spanish beans. I will take some chorizo and brown it in the pot before I put the beans in there with some onions and garlic. Just phenomenal. And of course, you have to have bread. So we're going to cut up a piece here. So here we go. Bon appetit. Wow. That makes me feel like I'm back in Lisbon. Then just take a piece of bread, pop it on there. Oh my goodness. This is Reis's Bakery. We're located at 1314 South 119th Street in Omaha, Nebraska. This is Itis from Reis's Bakery. And